Hey guys, this is Vincent. I'm going to do a video showing you how I use my planes on raids, especially at the upper metal levels. I know Cullen did some videos on this and he did an absolutely brilliant job, but since plane is one of the, I feel one of the most vital tools in this game, I thought I'll do another one just so you have some better understanding of how, at least how I use these planes. So my first attack is on KM1. This is a very easy, straightforward base. Now you can see he has very poor, all his defenses are on the south and on the north. I immediately launched my army to the north. Now usually I don't send in my planes right away, and that's because I'm focusing on the deployment, I'm focusing on watching my army. And also I need to save some plane. Now once they're safe, you can see I started deploying my planes to the south. There's only 4 structures that could hurt them, and they're very low leveled. Some level 6 towers, some level 1 redoubts. Just taking these out one at a time. Redoubts can be taken out by 2 triplanes MK3 in one run. Keep in mind that I do not have Statue of Liberty, so my planes do not have that strong boost. So I'm just clearing out the towers to the south. Once those are done, then I start moving into the interior and take out his mortars. These are level 4 mortars, and level 4 mortars only require 2 triplanes MK3 unboosted to take out. Now you can see I'm just sniping one structure after the next. My army is perfectly intact. I don't even bother about rallying because this is such a simple base. One thing I always do is I usually don't deploy my army my planes as my army approaches this town center, and this is because I'm watching the town center for any movement. I'm worried about those howitzers, those cannons, those artilleries that could come out. And if I'm too busy focusing on the air attack and those guys get out, there's I can't scramble them fast enough, my planes fast enough to counter. I can't rally my army away. But he didn't have any troops in defense, so nothing much to worry about. So as you can see, I'm just cleaning out this base, and I'm pretty sure I 4-starred it. Okay, let's look at another video. I do a lot of attacking on abandoned, heavily upgraded bases. And the reason I do that is because traps are sprung. I don't have to worry about losing howitzers to one of these pesky spike traps. I don't have to worry about reinforcements from allies coming out the 10th town center. Let's see, this is attack on Hai Long. Same thing here. Poor air defenses. His air defenses are to the south, unprotected. I'm just going to take those out very quickly so I don't have to worry about my planes coming in there. Also, going in from that direction, I know that I can clear the castle, and the castle is an annoying structure that I don't want to fly my planes near. So I'm waiting while my army stabilizes before I deploy my planes. Also, there's some very heavily upgraded structures nearby, and I don't want to I'm very concerned about them. There you go. I start sending them in to take out his towers. I provide my tank with some cover. All the air defenses nearby are gone, so I'm not worried about losing any of my planes. So at this point, I'm very keen on what's happening to my troops. They're being spread out. I'm going to rally them together. You can see that on the right side of his base he has no air defenses, so I'm just going to take everything out with planes. One of the good things about having a 4th triplane is you deploy 3 to take out a structure, and the 4th one you keep to provide cover for your troops. Okay, so everything's cleared out. Now, he only had 4 structures in the north that could hurt me. I'm going to take the one to the furthest left out first. Then I'm going to go inside and take out the other 3. Afterwards, I'm just going to clear his base with planes while my army chug along on the right side. So there you go. At this point of the game, I'm pretty sure that I won't lose any more troops. I still have all my howitzers, which is the most important to me because they take 2.5 minutes to train as French. I still have my healers, and I'm just going to use my planes to clear everything out. Okay. Alright, so you guys get the idea. Now there's some guys moving towards my howitzer. This is what happens when your army separates and you're too focused on the air attack. Fortunately, I'll save them right in time. And while I try to save them, I lose some shooters to the mortar down there. But anyway, battle's pretty much over. All my time-heavy units are still intact. One of the advantages of me playing as French is that I rebuild my army so quickly, I don't really care about losing them. I care more about protecting my plane, so I can be a little bit more conservative with plane play. Okay, so that was a simple. We'll go to the next battle. Okay, gosh, there it is. Alright, so this base has a lot better air defenses. There's some weakness to the south. I'm going to deploy my army to the right. Now the intention of the army is to clear the right side and then take out that air defense and the towers nearby. Then that way my army can access the center of the base coming in from the right. I'm waiting for my army to stabilize. There's some tanks coming in. I'm going to deploy my plane to help take them out. There's a heavy tank. Now you can see that he doesn't have any anti-tank guns nearby. I'm going to take it. It's going to be mine. I try to be, and as soon as that happens, everything is pretty safe. So I'm just going to start deploying planes in the south. You can see the planes coming in already. There's only 2 structures down there that could hurt them, and the castle is not is under construction. So I'm not too worried about that. I may actually have deployed near the castle, the main body of my troops near the castle at first. There's a tank depot down there. I want to take those out. I don't want to fight tanks all game long. Do keep in mind that when your army approaches the town center, that's when you need to be very careful with your airplay. The reason is your army could get really hurt if there's anything that comes out. So I'm okay with running my planes in the interior of a defense once. Any more and they could be severely damaged. At this point in the game, I'm just clearing up the base. I could probably have used a sabotage here to help protect my troops from that mortar, but I know I have the victory. I'm not going to lose any very expensive units up there. And I want to conserve my tactics as much as possible. During a training lessons, I can attack anywhere from 9 to 11 bases. If I burn my tactics too quickly, then I just won't have anything left for the rest of the game. As French, you can build your army so quickly. Why? I'm not too concerned about losses. So there you go. This base is pretty much cleared up. I don't think I actually deployed my planes too much afterwards. For some reason, I usually don't use my planes for cleanup. But there you have it. Those are 3 videos. I hope they give you some ideas of, some more ideas of how you can effectively use your planes. I'm not the best plane expert, but I think I play all right with them, and I hope this gives you some idea. And if you have any feedback, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed my videos.